We're traveling to Gökdepe, about 100 kilometers from Turkmenistan's capital, Ashgabat. There we'll visit the Bolshevik district where the best Alabai dogs will be awarded. Our hero is Ajdar, which means dragon, who is 7.5 years old and in superb physical condition. Ajdar spent his youth with shepherds in the Tejen region, the very place from which many battle wolfhounds originated. Notice his conformation, starting with his head. Despite his age, there's no looseness or droop. His lips don't hang like a mastiff's. This is an authentic Turkmen dog. He also boasts a powerful coat and a deep chest, which give him excellent endurance and breathing capacity. Look at his pasterns, drawn together like a fist with strong joints and ligaments, and note the correct angulation of his front and rear limbs. His neck is short, muscular, and strong. In a fight, the load falls not only on the jaws, which should be shorter than the skull to avoid strain, unlike an overly long muzzle, but also on the neck. A short, powerful neck delivers a firmer grip, unlike the giraffe-like long neck of many modern dogs, which is incorrect for this breed. An Alabai's neck must be short and robust. He's a true-bred, spirited, fiery stud. At the withers, he stands 83 centimeters tall and weighs roughly 67 to 70 kilograms.
Good.
And now his owner steps forward to present the champion with his well-deserved award. An Alabai must conform to the breed standard both in appearance and temperament. He must not be aggressive toward humans or hysterical. That indicates a weak nervous system. Only when confronted by a predator does his blood ignite. An Alabai must be thoughtful, obedient, and balanced. All his ferocity is reserved for predators and rivals. When protecting his interests, say covering a bitch in heat, only a strong dog can do the job. An Alabai must never show aggression toward people. Turkmen don't keep such dogs in the village. He must possess a controlled ferocity. Any dog that turns aggressive toward humans is mercilessly shot. Yet at night the Alabai must guard. Whether he does so depends on the owner's wishes, but his reactions must be appropriate and signaling. When you approach the flock at night, the dogs will alert you. Every dog near the shepherd must obey his command. A single word, kait, go to the sheep, and she'll move to the pen, clearing the way for guest and shepherd. But for an uninvited person, one word, boss, forward, is all it takes, and she'll attack. Here is the male dog, a purebred Turkmenski Alabai raised in the flock. He's bred for herding sheep, guarding livestock, and protecting his master. He's passed several trial tests with top results and even won. In recognition of these achievements, his owner, Yarin Ovazov, is awarded a diploma from the Boisench Club. Congratulations, Yarin. As mentioned, Yarin has raised several purebred dogs. His bitch Akush was also a trial champion. Akush's progeny continue to excel in tests. For his services in breeding Turkmenski Alabais that meet the breed standard and purpose, he receives this diploma. A Turkmen wolfhound cannot be mistaken for any other dog. Neither German shepherds, Australian collies, nor Hungarian puli can protect the flock. Though devoted to humans, at the sight of a wolf, these breeds revert to self-preservation. They lack the courage to face a predator. A shepherd is a skilled herding assistant, but only a wolfhound can guard the sheep at night. A wolfhound is a warrior ready to lay down his life for the flock. He charges the predator without hesitation. That is why the Mejek it, wolf dog, runs either in front of the flock to clear the way or behind to guard the rear. Their job is to protect both the flock and themselves. It is fundamentally wrong, then, to call a Turkmen wolfhound a shepherd dog. Now you see an Akhal-Teke horse, the pride and symbol of Turkmenistan. This handsome stallion is named Melee. He is about 4 to 5 years old. One of the world's oldest and most recognizable breeds. The Akhal-Teke dates back more than 3,000 years, accompanying warriors, caravans, and Eastern Shahs. Akhal-Teke horses dazzle with their appearance. A slender, almost ethereal body, a long neck, lean muscles, and that famous metallic sheen. Golden and silvery gray coats are especially prized. But their true hallmark is character, endurance, speed, and rare devotion to humans.
Juice. Ой, soul.
They are woven into great history. On June 24th, 1945, Marshal Georgy Zhukov rode the Akhal-Teke stallion idol while inspecting the victory parade on Red Square. That stately horse underscored the solemnity of the occasion, embodying victory and dignity. In Turkmenistan, the Akhal-Teke is more than just an animal. It is a national treasure. Export of the finest specimens is forbidden. Every horse is registered in a stud book, and breeding is state-controlled. For the Turkmen people, the Akhal-Teke is a source of national pride. It is not merely a steed, but a living embodiment of strength, grace, and freedom. Since time immemorial, the world has marveled at the beauty, power, and might of the Turkmen Alabai. Their noble, regal carriage, combined with fearlessness and resilience, have made them famous far beyond their homeland. They are not only a point of pride for Turkmenistan, but also a priceless contribution to humanity's shared heritage. Alongside the Akhal-Teke, the Turkmen Alabai stands as a living symbol of the Turkmen people. This legendary breed remains the subject of debate today. How did the Turkmen preserve and purify such an ancient line of dogs? Before you is a champion Alabai, proven in trials, guardianship, and breed qualities. As the highest honor, A traditional Turkmen rug is draped across his back. This is not mere decoration, but an ancient symbol of respect, a woven metal crafted by the people. It proclaims, "Before you stands no ordinary dog, but the pride of a nation." The rug's pattern is like a family crest. It contains the history, blood, and traditions of ancestors. It is placed only on the very best, those worthy to carry the glory of the Turkmen wolfhound. Thus, surrounded by his flock and standing beside his master, the Alabai receives his reward, not on a podium, but where he truly reigns, on the sand under the sky before his sheep. Nature has endowed the Turkmen Alabai with immense strength, an impenetrable coat, powerful jaws, and an excellent respiratory system, and constant battles with predators have honed his martial skill to perfection. Yet despite his formidable appearance, breeders have maintained his gentle disposition toward humans. The vast Karakum Desert, which covers almost all of Turkmenistan, the southern mountain ranges, the harsh climate, scarce food, and ongoing struggles with predators have forged the Alabai's form and character, making him humanity's first friend, valued for his strength, endurance, frugality, fearlessness, and the instinct of a confident warrior guardian. Subscribe to the channel, there's much more to come.